So Battlefield briefing launching update and the road ahead. Okay, let's gonna read this one. No pads. It's only a few days past our global launch, and there are already millions of you playing Battlefield 2042. We're happy to see many of you back on the battlefield, almost twice as many at this point as our last release, because you know. So first, thank you all. And how you're playing and what you're creating in the game is amazing and beyond our expectations. We're also listening closely to your feedback, which is helping to shape updates to come. We could not be more passionate about this game and will be supporting and evolving it for years to come. We have to confirm at least 2 major game updates in the coming weeks. I love this idea. I will be here communicating consistently about the changes we are making. Actually, the one I love on the Battlefield 2042 currently is like how they're trying to add these amazing updates, and like mostly there was a lot of updates every week though. I noticed it's better compared to Battlefield 5, we're gonna say, because Battlefield 5 after maybe like 2 weeks, maybe after a month, there was an update. On this game is really fast, man. Like when a game release, after a 1 week there was an update, and then like 1 week again there was another update. I love it though. They're actually, I mean, I really know like they're trying their best to make the game the best as possible. Even right now there's a lot of problem. As well as a new content coming to Battlefield 2042, the teams across the globe are working 24/7. This one, yes, to evolve and deliver improvements to the game. Since launch, we've made a number of servers updates that we've improved server performance, as well as the vaulting and the restoration of content not performing in line with our designs. Yes, this one, a lot. Like bugs, we're gonna try to go in the building. Magic. We also want to give you the assurance that we are carefully evaluating your desire to see legacy features return. End of match scoreboard, server browser, and feature like voice chat are big topics for us to cover all at once. Actually, this one, I understand, yeah, they call it the legacy features return. And actually, the voice chat, it needs to be there every single time when the game was first released. And I'm really confused why they removed that in Battlefield 2042 when it first came. You know, this is like 168 players, right? Or 64 versus 64. So we really need a voice chat, and I don't know whether they not even add that one when the game actually first released. That was really weird for me. And I mean, we're still glad because the end of match we're gonna come back. End of match scoreboard, the server browser. I think this one is really interesting. I love to see it. Now let's focus on what is coming. We'll be delivering update number 2 for the game on Thursday, November 25, followed by a further substantial update number 3 on early December. We are also working on another update that we are looking to deploy in advance to the holidays too. There's so many updates, man! In addition to the updates that are coming, we also be sharing more about Season 1 in early 2022. This is insane. Man, there's so many updates. I noticed on Battlefield 2042, every week there was an update. I love this idea. I hope they were gonna keep doing this one until the game will become much better and better, you know? I mean, there's so many problems right now. If they were gonna keep doing this one, this game will be gonna good after maybe two months. 2 months for me. For the latest on these updates and further developments, we'll continue to provide updates through Battlefield direct communication on Twitter, straight from the development and community teams. Yeah, that was the Battlefield comms or something. Okay, let's gonna read what is actually the fix that they were gonna do. They're gonna do the performance and server stability. Actually, this one, there's a lot of problem on the server stability in the game, and I'm hoping that they will gonna fix this one up. Okay, let's gonna read it. There are 2 issues we're tracking relative to the performance server side and hardware-related issues on the client side. Servers. We are largely seeing our services perform at our intended target levels, following numerous back changes since launch. Stability of the game was continued to be strong from launch. However, yes, there are still some critical issues that you may experience when playing on servers that we are keen to resolve quickly. Yeah, I understand this one. This one actually, do you remember the rubber banding? And then like when you're trying to join in the server, even right now we still have this issue. Like we're gonna try to join in the server, it's gonna give us error and error. I remember when the game first released after 8 hours of playtime, the server actually getting error for like past 40 minutes. Like we can't actually join servers. I think they're trying to fix that thing there. And after that one, it's slowly become okay. And then the next day, the error is back again. But glad these days I did not see it rarely though. That's really cool. And very rare instances, we're seeing that our servers are not correctly registering hit markers. This one is true, yes. While hard to reproduce, thank you to everyone for sending in clips and screenshots. We're actively working hard to identify what could be causing this issue and to develop fixes. So it means this problem is the servers? So their servers. I think it's at their server. Oh yeah, their server, yeah. Right. Their server, and then the bloom. I'm looking forward. Maybe there was here. Let's gonna read everything, okay? Okay, we're gonna read here now. Okay, we're here. We're also seeing that on rare occasions that you are unable to spawn on the servers with your intended loadout. Yeah, this one. We still have this problem until now. We believe we've discovered the issue and it will be fixed in our update number 2 on November 25th. It will be today's update. So glad with this thing because it actually still happening. Yesterday I played a game. I have this problem like when my game like I'm on the server and getting that error like oof, I can't get my loadout, so I just need to get out and find another server, unfortunately. What up, Upmoy? Following the fixes that we've already released, we're seeing significantly reduced instances of this, but please help to report any encounters you have with this problem. As a precaution, we have added a new safety feature in our next update, which ensures you always directly respond after 30 seconds have elapsed. Okay. You always directly respond after 30 seconds. That will be oof. I don't like this. We are also continuing to investigate servers for breakthrough, especially. We monitor for these servers live and work to shut them down where we see them spin up incorrectly and don't engage the start of round flow properly. Oh, this is what I noticed, like when you're trying to join on the server and then they just like, you can join. Maybe that's why, like, maybe the infinite also bug, they're still there. Hardware. On console, we have tracked and worked with Microsoft to ensure that a critical system update was rolled out to prevent instances of the system performing a power cycle during gameplay. This update went live for Xbox Series XS players last Thursday and became a mandatory system update this week. We're confident that this has resolved this issue and are continuing to monitor for any further issues on that front. This one I want, the PC, because we're mainly playing PC. For all of you playing on PCs, we want to acknowledge that many of you are finding that performance of the game is presently CPU bound, and not enough of you who are fortunate enough to enjoy high-end GPUs and CPUs are seeing the benefit of consistent. This one, yes, we need high frames. High frames rate, identifying engine level optimizations and development solutions will require a lengthier response time from us so that it gets done right. Short term, we'll be doing all we can to help offer performance improvement that reduce the load and up your frame rates where possible. We'll keep up your update on work through our Battlefield channels. Actually, this one, man, like they really know, like this is really weird for me because like we already test the beta, like the performance is really bad, so they need to they need to actually like acknowledge it first too, because like the game is FPS though. It needs to be like optimized of the CPU and GPU every time though, because like if you're gonna go play the game and it's not optimized from CPU, it's really hard. It will have a lot of backlash. Like they have this really good GPU, they have the CPU, but under 100 FPS. Even for me, I'm actually rarely getting 100 frames. So rare. Really rare. Okay, update number 2. It will be today. This will be the number 2. Reduce spread globally when zoom and moving. I love it. Thank you so much. We actually need to reduce it. Once again, the problem of the spread is not good experience as infantry. It's really frustrating. The next will be improve stationary zoom accuracy for many weapons. Ooh, okay. If we're gonna go like camp like a doo-doo, that will be laser beam now. Spread now, decrease faster and earlier when pacing shots. Ooh, I love it. This means more success with single fire or short burst. Hmm, I love it. Thank you. Because mostly in this game, I mainly burst down my gun, especially SMG far away. You need to though. And oh, this is good news. Increased PP29 vertical recoil to ensure that the weapon does not overperform when engaging outside of its intended combat range. Yes, this is really true. Because currently the PP is like assault rifle. It can melt enemies even far range, and it's really really OP though. But because of this update, it will gonna change, and I'm really really looking forward for this one. Okay, what is the update number 3? This will be the next update for sure, right? Fix an issue where spread would be too high when trying to fire while zoom right after sprinting for some portal weapons. Oh, the portal. This is from the portal. I never tried the portal though, so never experienced with it. Reduce the effectiveness of the NTW50 against vehicles. Oh, I remember this one. The NTW50 is actually really crazy against the vehicle. It smash fast reload compared to the recoilless, and it's much easy to destroy vehicles if you really want to kill vehicles with this thing. We have a detailed first look at more of the changes coming more generally in Update 3, listed later in this blog. A user interface, okay, the UI. Improve the collection screens, making them easier to use and clear as to what you're interacting with. Yes, I love it. Improve the ways in which you're able to manage your attachment via to collect screen to reduce the number of interactions you need to have when building your loadout. Yeah, cool. We really need like reduce the UI because for me opinion, there's too much enhancement to our player card screen and end of round to provide additional polish. Love it. They really need that one. The at the end of the round is kind of like it need like better for sure. Added new markers to make your newly unlocked items easier to find. Improve screen transitions when entering and returning to the main menu. Yes. Improve report a player flows, especially around toxicity and cheating reports. This is really hard to know who's cheating in the game for sure because the scoreboard, we need the scoreboard back. Matchmaking and friends improve the experience between EOR and main menu. Improve matchmaking reliability and reduce instances of matchmaking field. Improve crossplay invite flows. Fix rich presence update issues. Ensuring that your friends are better able to track where you are in game. Address servers getting stuck in unresponsive game states where rounds will properly start. Fixes to friend invitations for players and PC. Oh yeah, this one sometimes it's bug. The one I remember the bug is like I think they fixed it already though, but when your friend trying to join you like mid game, they actually can't join on you and they're gonna wait until your round will gonna get over because there was a bug there. Like I don't know what bug it is, but it's really really weird. Okay, progression and unlocks. Introduction of weekly missions, proving set challenges that reward cosmetic unlocks. Okay, I love it. Added first match bonus of 1000 HZC for HZ. Fix an issue that was not properly awarding XP for Angel resupplies. Didn't notice it. I really didn't use Angel though, so yeah. Improve overall XP rank tracking and reliability. Yeah, I think the XP I noticed is the one like if you're gonna kill somebody, it's 50 XP. And if you're gonna get assist, it's still the same 50 XP. I hope there was a changes there. The guild need more XP though for sure. And improve master rank tracking. That was really cool. Improve reliability of player card tracking. There's some improvement. I hope we can add a lot of player card in the game though. Okay, the next here is the rendering. Rendering is really important on the game. Addressed a variety of visual flickering and stuttering issues. Yeah, this one it needs to be fixed. It's from my opinion, I noticed as infantry the game rendering is I mean it's still okay a little bit, but there's actually some place like it's not even rendering. I noticed on the one map there, and like on the sand is actually like black color, and I think the printer is broken. Address multiple graphical issues affecting water reflections. Fix reflections in kaleidoscope for late joining players. Address issue with character rendering for late joiners. Mm-hmm. Improvements to artifacts affecting DLSS implementation. Implement. I don't know how to pronounce it. Implementation. Okay, that's how you do it. My bad. Yeah, there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes right now. Okay, the maps. What up, Ligish? It's on the Twitter, baffled the Twitter. You can check it there. Over 150 individual fixes, small changes, and improvements across all of our maps. Improve level geometry issues across all levels, addressing issues such player getting snagged or trapped. Resolve multiple spawning issues. Visual glitches such as lens flare, visible seams in Skydoom. Yeah, I noticed this one, like, not the flare one, the, what do you call it? If they were gonna use the scope on the sniper, you see that lens? I love that one, it's really cool. Sometimes even they're like the normal lights, like they look like they're glinting, like you think they're sniping on you, but it's actually a normal light. Resolve a large number of collisions and placement issues. Yes, this one, because sometimes if you're gonna try to, I noticed on the vehicle you're gonna go like on the building like that, like the collisions is zero, man, like no damage. That looks really weird. Address issues affecting local audio placement on multiple maps. Yes, we need to fix the audio more. More audio, more audio. Okay, the next will be the Battlefield Portal. Builder additions, rush game mode layout for all 2042, all out warfare maps through Portal. This is for the Portal chat, okay? New official vehicle team deathmatch template. New official team and FFA Gun Master templates. New official infections template. There's a lot of new. Rules editor added the ability to detect what players were killed with in order to apply additional logic. That's a lot of change. I don't really know about the portals, everybody, but I hope this one will gonna help for you if you miss something. Okay, UX improvements, added servers and for the post screen, added support for server admins to write periodic server messages, added support for reporting a server from the post menu, a series of visual, audio, and gameplay improvements to weapon, vehicles, and gadgets. Yeah, they need to fix the audio more. The audio is really important, really important for sure. Vehicles here, vehicles is important. Okay, fixed issue where missile countermeasures sometimes did not work. Yes, causing missiles to not blow up and instead react where the same target. This is actually true. We noticed that earlier with the recoilless. Like even they're using the flare. That one is still targeting enemy. That's really weird. Made exit position from vehicles more consistent. Yes, I noticed this on the helicopter. If you're gonna try to spawn helicopter, pressing E once is not even going out, and it's really frustrating. Made improvements to controller vibration for vehicles. Oh, that vibration, the controller boy. Fixed an issue where the Nightbird rockets hitting the ground can appear frozen. Oh, I did not notice this one. Fix an issue where a player driving the hovercraft cannot be shoot through the front window. Oh, this one needs to be fixed. It's really frustrating because like if you're gonna shoot the enemy like on the inside the hovercraft, like you actually have a really good aim on it and it just like zero damage. As an infantry, it's really frustrating. Hoping it will gonna change. And with this changes, it looks really good. Added an option to have vehicle boost as toggle or hold. This is interesting. This will be the K-bind, right? Fix an issue where vehicles took double damage when getting hit through glass. Oh, I didn't know that one. Improve tow missile projectiles flying behavior. Balance Nightbird minigun spread build up and convergence. Remove blast, impulse, and attack helicopters. Anti-vehicle rocket, which causes nudging of vehicles on hit. Fix the F-35E Panther repair system ability, missing from customization. This is what actually noticed too on the jet, the F-35E. Like, where is my auto repair? It's actually not there. Gadgets no longer post their cooldown when the player enters a vehicle. Yeah, this one I noticed this a lot. I noticed this a lot. Like example, I'm gonna throw the ammo box there and like get in on the vehicle, if and then like long drive, like going out in the vehicle, and then the gadgets or like the ammo supply like that is still like is still not cooldown. It's really unfortunate. Fix an issue when a player dies in a vehicle, which allowed for the camera to go underground. I didn't notice it. Fair Sam, what do you think patches changed overall? I think it looks really great. I'm looking forward for a lot of changes in the game, and I think it will be really, really crazy good, man. I think it will be like really, really crazy good. So thanks for the amazing follow and text gaming. I don't know why there are no sound there, but I really appreciate you, my man. Okay, that was the vehicles. Let's gonna go on the weapons. The weapon changes here. A reduce spread globally when zoom and moving. Does I love it though. The spread will be much better on this update. Improve stationary zoom accuracy for many weapons. Spread now decreases faster and earlier when pacing shots. This means more success with single fire or short burst. Increased PP29 vertical recoil to ensure that the weapon does not overperform when engaging outside of its intended combat range. So the PP actually is really broken and it will gonna get nerfed on this update. Fix an issue where spread would be too high when flying too far while zoom right after sprinting for some portal weapons. Reduce effectiveness of the anti-W 50 against vehicles. Yeah, once again, this one, we read this earlier. And I'm really looking forward for this change because it kind of like the recoil will be not good against vehicle because NTW is much fast reload and it's really broken. Fixed the 8 times scope having a faster ADS time than the others. That was really weird. So I never actually tried to test the 8 times scope. Maybe we can try to do that one before they will get a nerf it. Fixed M44 revolver chambering an extra bullet. Fix an issue where soldier is unable to shoot after getting hacked while in a vehicle. Oh yeah, I have this issue. Like if you're in the vehicle like using hovercraft or something, and like the RAW will gonna hack you. You're trying to go out the vehicle, and then like for some reason your gun is not even firing. You got hacked also the gun. Not only the vehicle but all of you. Your gun got hacked at the same time. And glad they will gonna fix that one. Reduce a switchback to weapon delay after throwing grenade. Let's gonna go to the audio. Improve reliability of various abilities sound when off screen, such as revving SOB ballistic shield, flare wingsuit, vehicle smoke discharges, and system repairs. Switch lock on warning sound with incoming missiles. Warning sound. This one actually I'm really confused about the switching like locking system because you know we used to do the trapper these days and I noticed like there was a weird lock happening and I hope they will gonna fix that one. Improve weapon mix for enemies firing at the player. Generally tweak content and mix for distant weapons, improving audibility at range. Preventing warning sounds and transmission sounds from continuing when a vehicle has low health. There's a lot of change right now, huh? Especially, okay, this is a sentence. Talking about the sentence, huh? Grenade build. Fix an issue where the Sundance anti-armor grenade could get stuck circling in air after the target vehicle deploys countermeasures or attempt to target another vehicle instead. Adjusted the behavior of Sundance splinter fragment grenades to bounce once before detonating. I noticed this one. It's not actually working sometimes. The Sundance grenade. This is for the Sundance. There's a lot of change. Angel. The loadout crate. Players that require armor and can receive it now have a white outline around them to indicate that the magnetism will throw the armor to the outline players. Ooh, I love this. It looks really cool change from the Angel. When using the loadout crate, players can now scroll if more than
Hello
4
there.
loadouts are available. It's really good idea. Visual effects and polish on distraction and the spawning of loadout crate. What up, Sonics? Aim. The cooldown for the resupply action on the loadout crate is now shared between loadout crates. Added a unique sound when picking up armor. Unique sound when picking up an armor. Something like that. Players can hold down the specialist ability button to self-apply armor. Interesting. Loadout crate can now no longer be cold and when underneath tall buildings. Damn. So we can call the loadout crate now if it's far like above. Sad. That's a little bit nerf there. Added a hand gesture of animation when placing the loadout crate. You gonna join in the dark side, bro? Just take a time to learn on the vehicle. Vehicle actually just take a time. It doesn't mean like if you're gonna use them one day you will be good. You know, it take a time. Just practice and practice until you will be good. Okay, let's gonna go on the Irish. Irish DCS deployable cover. Fix an issue where the DCS deployable cover minimap icon was not displayed correctly. Improve reliability of the DCS deployable covers, deployable placement, allowing placement on more angled surfaces. And there's a lot of changes right now. I really love this major. This is the major update, okay? Dozer SOB 8 ballistic shield. Fix an issue where the SOB ballistic shield did not block bullets when inside an elevator. It's weird. Fix an issue where Dozer would not be targeted by Boris, center gun, and the AI ignoring the user while having SOB ballistic shield equipped. Ooh, I did not notice one. Interesting. It will gonna fix later today, and for the update number 2. Today is update number 2, and the next week it will be early December. It will be the update number 3 on the early December. Fix an issue where players could not enter vehicles while the SOB ballistic shield was equipped. Fix an issue when reviving is hard to perform while having the SOB ballistic shield equipped. Okay, there's still a fix an issue when killing a player with the SOB would also take the victim's dog tag. That's interesting. Fix an issue where players were flying up in the air after being milled by Dozer with his shield equipped. Get some water. Okay, RAW. The RAW is the cyber warfare suit. Added a short grace period for RAW cyber warfare suit when something occludes the target being hacked. This will help most frequently when trying to hack vehicles that may be driving in front of trees. Yeah, that's the only one fix in RAW. I think it's okay. I think it's good. It's good changes. PAIC AMG X scanner added a sound effect for the victims being scanned by the EMG scanner. I love it. The AMG scanner should now be able to spot targets above or below PAIC. Oh, a little bit buff there. Disable the usage of AMG scanner while inside the vehicle. Fix the AMG scanner target found audio effect not working for targets beyond 20 meter. Yeah, they fix some of the stuff of PAIC, and I think there's a little bit improvement here. I really love it though. Let's get into the Casper. The Casper UVP Recon drone. Fix an issue where user is unable to deploy the UVP Recon drone while in prone position. Improve the visibility of enemy recon drones. They now have lights making them easier to see. Players now switch back to their previous weapon after exiting the UV recon drone. Update UV recon. Hint message to clarify that firing requires a lock on. Increase the range of the EMP on the OVP recon drone. There was an EMP? I don't know how to use that one. Fix an issue where Casper's OVP drone is sometimes unable to lock onto enemy's target. Increase the drone's movement speed and increase the drone's hitback size to make it easier to hit. Ooh, I like it. Because sometimes when trying to shoot the drone going above, it's like, oh man, that's weird, no damage. Adjust the near drone spotting distance. Adjust sides of the spotting area when controlling the drone's camera view. Update will gonna reduce it though, because it's kind of broken for my opinion. The drone is kind of broken, especially if you know how to use it. The drone is kind of like a game changer too. It's like the proximity sensor. It's gonna go to Boris, the sentry gun. The SG-36 sentry gun will now be destroyed when the owner dies instead of when the owner is downed. I like it. Because I remember I used the Boris also these days. When I'm actually dead, not dead, just like downed, and then I put first the sentry and then the enemy shoot me. My sentry just like destroyed for some reason. Yeah, and glad they were gonna fix it. Fix an issue where Boris sentry gun would not be able to acquire targets that are near a vehicle. Yeah, that's really good. I think Boris a little bit buff there, huh? Sundance wingsuit. Fix an issue where the repair tool crosshair was visible in the wingsuit when you enter the wingsuit whilst having the repair tool equipped. That was really weird. I never tried. Fix an issue when undeploying and then deploying the wingsuit can cause 1 PV while flying. And I remember also in the Sundance, there was a bug like if you're gonna use the Sundance character just like stack mid-air, just like getting stroke mid-air, and that was really fun. I have it, and it was really funny at all. Okay, let's gonna go to Falk. The Surit pistol. Added lock on and lock off sounds for Surit pistol for when a target is designated by the magnetism of the S1 Surit. Players that require health and can receive it now have a white outline around them to indicate that the magnetism will fire and outline the target. That's really cool. I like this idea. Added healing VFX for when you're being healed by the S21 syringe pistol. So there was more sound now, guys. Added sound feedback for when being healed by the syringe pistol. Surit pistol, sorry. There was another sound effect. Mackey grappling hook. Fix an issue where the grappling hook rope got misaligned in front of the gadget after changing of its settings. Fix the vault after the grappling hook animation where it could cause camera jerks or provide no animation at all. By the way, they need to fix also, I don't know if they know if you're gonna throw a smoke as a Mackey and then try to grapple hook on the smoke, is actually the smoke become like the solid interface there, and it makes grapple through the smoke, and I hope they know that one. The gadgets. Oh, CG recoilless M5 fixed a bug where the CG recoilless M5 would not lose its lock onto the enemy air vehicles when locked on via soft lamp designator and the target deployed countermeasures. We have this one. It's really broken. I mean, you see this earlier. Even the enemies using the flare, even they're using the flare though, your recoilless still can lock the enemy and destroy them. No matter what, it can still destroy. And it's really broken for my opinion. It's really OP. C5 explosive fixed a bug where the C5 explosive blast damage was sometimes inconsistent when trying to detonate the C5 explosive on a moving vehicle. So I remember this one. When you try to throw a dynamite, like directly throw a dynamite on the tank, it have less damage. But if you're gonna throw the dynamite once again, like 2 meters on the vehicle, it have more damage, and it's so crazy though. This one needs to be fixed. Fix an issue where the C5 exclusive servers and client positions were not correctly synced. Oh, this is what I noticed earlier. Today I played it also earlier, and I tried to throw a dynamite properly on the tank, and they just like randomly drop in front of me. That's why it's misaligned. Adjust the deploy time of the C5 exclusive and reduce the delay before allowing it to be detonate to improve responsiveness. A lot of really good changes here. A lot of changes on the dynamite. This one need to be soft lamp designator. Fix an issue where the visual soft lamp designator UI elements are still presented on the screen when switching to other gadgets while zoom. Yeah. I remember this one. If you are the angel, you can lock to the target and destroy them. Fix the soft lamp designator tooltip text being misaligned. The anti-tank mine. Fix an issue that causes mines and other deployables to not trigger sound effects when deployed from inside a vehicle. That's a little bit changed there. Medical crate and supply crate. Fixed issue where the medical crate healing cooldown was triggered when at full HP. Adjust medical and supply crate's trajectory to align with animation of the throne and address jitter. Improve responsiveness of medical and supply crates. Deployment. Yes, it is now possible to throw them a lot quicker after selecting them. Yes, I like it. Fix an issue where the resupply animation would not play when resupplying gadgets from the supply crate. Okay, that's a little bit changes. It's kind of like just okay. I hope they were gonna fix when you're gonna throw the supply, and then because sometimes there was a what do you call it, the bug happening. It's not working. Smoke grenade changes the detonation behavior of the smoke grenade. It will now bounce once before detonating. Okay. Because I remember, like if you're gonna throw the smoke, it's kind of like the impact grenade. If you're gonna throw there, it just boom, expose directly. But glad right now with this design, it will gonna bounce. That was really good change on the smoke. Fix an issue where smoke grenades could be destroyed by bullets or explosions. Whoa! I don't know that one. It can be destroyed by the bullets. It reminds me of Battlefield 5. I think on Battlefield 5 it can destroy the smoke though. If you're gonna throw it mid-air and you're gonna shoot the enemy. I remember that one. You can actually destroy the smoke and it will gonna cancel. It's really cool. Maybe. Fix an issue where the VO was not triggering when an enemy specialist smoke grenade has been thrown. The one I noticed also in the smoke is, I don't know if it's only me though, but mostly I keep dying on the smoke. And I think it's the client side, or maybe I get spotted through the smoke. That one, I think it needs to be changed. If you're inside the smoke, there are no more like red dot on you. You need to be invisible through the smoke, because that's actually the main cover there. That's why people use the smoke to get cover you. But on this game, I noticed even you're like inside the smoke, the enemy can still spotted you, and it's a little bit frustrating. Really frustrating. Okay, let's gonna get the frag grenade. Ensure that the grenade warning icon does not draw under certain elements of the HUD, like the minimap. Repair tool. Fix an issue where the repair tool can repair vehicles while not facing the vehicle. Whoa! Improve the repair tool so that it is quicker to equip and put away. I noticed actually the repair tool, if you're on the helicopter, sometimes the repair tool is not working, and I hope that one we're gonna get fixed also. Okay, let's gonna go on the insertion beacon. Fix an issue where picking up an insertion beacon would not make any sounds. MP now blocks spawning on insertion beacons. Oh, this one good. I love it. So MP will become useful. Reduce the delay before the insertion beacon is placed after throwing it. FXM-33 AA missiles. The FXM-33, I don't know, Missiles reload sound effect will now approximately fit the animation of reloading. Extend the animation of the anti-air or AA missile reload. So get more animation. We got nerfs on. So in the soldier, this is important for the soldier. Fixing an issue where attempting to traversal sprint while swimming resulted in a broke swimming animation. Fix missing weapon deploy animation when transitioning from water to land. Yeah, I noticed that one sometimes. Last time I remember when I used McKay, I tried to grapple hook and my body, half of my body is on the water. And I drone. I don't know why. Adjust soldier animation when swimming. It need to. Various visual adjustment and fixes for specialists. By the way, talking about the animation when swimming, I don't know if anyone have noticed if you're gonna go swim, you can actually go underneath. That's what I noticed in 2042, or maybe my K-mind was something wrong. Various visual adjustment and fixes for a specialist. Fixes issues where the soldier would sometimes not properly follow the ground when sliding. The sliding kinda like clunky actually in the game. It need a little bit changes. Fix an issue where jumping would be buffered if holding jump when trying to stand up from the crouch or prone pose. Reduce occurrences where specialists can be seen with low quality animations in the distance. Adjust the pose of the legs when falling to avoid legs blocking in the view. Yes, I like it. We get ninja legs there. Address issue where players prone on thin surfaces could be seen floating in the air. They will now tend to fall in the surface. It's not large enough. Interesting. Fix an issue where it's not possible to look up down enough while prone on the slope. And fix an issue where character hands were not in contact with ladders when FOV was higher than default. And fix an issue where you could turn and see your own headless Monkey body while on the ladders. That was so Fix an issue where the user was able to gain velocity by hooping on and off the ladder and hit melee. And fix the issue setting the always traversal sprint option would sometimes not allow the players to traversal sprint when the intended speed. A lot was changed here, man. A lot of change. And then I think this is the last note, the melee. Adjust the timing of sound of takedowns of enemies being prone. Improve the speed in which the weapon switches when watching another player melee attack. Decrease the range in which you can melee a player. Fix visual glitch when blending between ragdoll and settle state and a takedown animation. Fix an issue where players sometimes get thrown up in the air while using melee. You can no longer perform a takedown on a soldier climbing a ladder. Added a fix that should allow the melee to nudge vehicles to get them to be unstuck. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Example, if your vehicle was gonna get stuck there, you just melee or you move it. I think they have that in Battlefield 4 if I remember. So if you like both were gonna get stuck, you just use melee, gonna go to the water, and I think it's really cool. I like this idea. I think Battlefield 1 Hub also, if I remember. Fix for takedowns of enemies lying prone not working from all angles. And fix an issue where the animation was misaligned while taking down an enemy that is prone on stairs. Fix a camera bug for meleeing players while standing on a moving platform. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of changes today, and this will be like, for me, maybe this is like a major change though, like a lot of change. And I'm so glad they address a lot of issue in the game. There's so many problem on the Battlefield 2042 currently, and while reading these changes, I'm really sure it will be really great, man. This will be the number 2 and number 3 update for sure. Today and the next early December update. I'm really looking forward for this thing, and for sure it will be better after 2 months. If they were gonna keep doing this update like this, This game will be good after 2 months. I'm gonna give it 2 months, and the Battlefield 2042 will be much polished than release for sure. And thanks to guys for doing this insane fast update. What I noticed compared to Battlefield 5 that I played on Battlefield 1, because on the past Battlefields there was like after 2 weeks, after 1 month, there was one update. That's it. But in Battlefield 2042, it's just crazy, man. Like I noticed every week update, and I hope they will gonna keep doing it until the game will begin. Thanks to them, that was amazing.